With billions of people consuming content online, the amount of data created every day is rapidly outgrowing the carrying capacity of conventional digital storage devices. So researchers are turning to natural genetic code to contain a growing deluge of data. In a recent experiment, researchers at Columbia University and the New York Genome Center were able to store a movie, a computer operating system, and a $50 Amazon gift card on a single drop of DNA. The process relies on DNA's natural ability to rapidly reorganize itself and recombine in complex but predictable patterns. That allows it to be used just like computer code to store and retrieve information. To correct any errors in reconstructing the information stored in the DNA, the scientists used an algorithm originally designed for streaming video on a cell phone. The process cost about $3,500 per megabyte of storage, comparable to the cost of the first computer magnetic disk drive introduced by the IBM Corporation in 1956. But that memory device was so big it had to be carried on a forklift. It could only store a total of 3.5 megabytes of data. A single gram of DNA could hold about 730 billion megabytes of data. In theory, a DNA storage system could reduce the entire Library of Congress to a
This is a gyroscope. It consists of a metal wheel mounted on an axle. The wheel and axle spin freely, secured in a metal frame. This simple device can behave in the most unexpected ways. The components of this simple mechanism are obvious, and it doesn't seem to have any special capabilities. Try to stand it on end and it falls over. Try to suspend it like this and it drops. Apparently it can't defy gravity. But spin the wheel and all that changes. A string provides a simple method to spin the wheel. The first thing I notice about the spinning gyroscope is that it resists attempts to change its position. A resistive force appears when I attempt to tilt or rotate the gyro. Now when I stand it on the tabletop, it stays vertical. The spinning wheel is creating a force that holds the gyroscope upright. When the wheel stops, the force disappears and the gyroscope falls. Incredibly, this force will support the gyroscope like this. It appears to be levitating. A spinning gyroscope will balance on a string. You can even lift the gyroscope with a string looped around one end. This interesting behavior is difficult to explain. Physicists have determined that a rotating wheel has angular momentum, similar to the momentum that a stone flying through the air has. To change the direction of the stone requires a force. Similarly, changing the orientation of the rotating wheel requires force. The spinning wheel prefers to stay oriented as it is, and it resists any attempt to change that orientation. The fact that gyroscopes will maintain a particular orientation in space is very useful. In modern aircraft, an inertial guidance system uses spinning gyroscopes to monitor and control the orientation of the aircraft. The gyroscope is suspended in a special cage that allows it to maintain its orientation independent of the aircraft's position. If the aircraft rolls, electric sensors and contacts connected to the gyro send information to the pilot about the aircraft's orientation. The Mars rover explores the surface of Mars using spinning gyroscopes to provide stability and navigational information. This full-sized robotic helicopter flies without an onboard pilot. Gyroscopes provide stability and navigation. Gyroscopes have become essential components of aircraft, ships, robots, and spacecraft.
While taking shower bath, we consume approximately 100 liters of water. But if we take a bucket, we will use only 18 liters of water. We are saving 82 liters of water. By washing clothes under a running tap, we use 116 liters of water. In this, we can save 80 liters of water by just using bucket. While brushing teeth, we consume approximately 5 liters of water. The same thing if we use a tumbler, we will consume only 0.70 liters of water. We can save around 4.3 liters of water. While watering the garden under the running tap, we consume 100 liters of water. But if we use sprinkler system, we use only 30 liters. We can save 70 liters of water. Washing vegetables under running tap will take around 20 liters of water. But if we use a bucket, we can use only 1 liter of water and we can save 19 liters of water. Stop leakages in the taps at home. We can save around 45 liters of water per day.